Alright. We are now watching Doki Doki Literature Club Plus on twitch.tv/Ratrapina. Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier, and today we're playing Baking with Natsuki. In Baking with Natsuki, we play as the titular character Natsuki, who doesn't have any tits, and we must bake cupcakes to satisfy her never-ending hunger, thanks to her childhood upbringings. But we have to be careful. If Natsuki's dad comes home and we get caught, he'll make us vomit all our hard-earned work. Our cupcakes. So we gotta bake cakes, read manga, and hide from Dad. Can we do it? That was not Markiplier. That was fucking, like, Goose Gamer, is what that was. Bruh. Hello, everybody. It just keeps happening. Today we're gonna be looking at another GoldenEye speedrun. Okay, anyways. Yeah, I fucked with Markiplier. Well, what?
Coffee, what the fuck is this picture? What am I looking at?
What is this?
It's Natsuki's dad.
God.
Get him, Natsuki.
My God.
Okay.
Okay.
Make out Natsuki's dad to be really evil, but it's just Peter Griffin.
it's Peter Griffin.
Well, guys, obviously, more Breath of the Wild Tuesday. I'm not gonna die and literally want to cry myself to sleep like last week. I'm gonna beat it this time. And, yeah, that's why we have shirtless, naked Link from, the Master Sword trials. I almost beat the final trial on my first attempt. I was literally that close to the final boss. Blind. Never seen before on my first attempt. After, like, an hour and 40 minutes of trying, I was so pissed. But nonetheless, we're not doing Breath of the Wild tonight. We are doing Doki, so I will shut up about that. I'm actually pretty excited for tonight. I've been on a Doki binge again lately. Been watching some vids on it. I've been revisiting my Monika. Yep.
Monaco.
Why is... Oh, because I'm doing this wrong. It's like, why the hell is the game not showing up? Wait, I'm still doing this wrong. Brain's not working today. That's not good. Dude. Hold on. Usually I have this prep before the stream, but I clicked the wrong thing. See, I go back and forth between playing console games and PC games a lot, and you have to do a completely different setup for PC games, and I did not have that. Okay, there we go. We're done. That was all I had to do.
Interesting.
Okay. Well, anyhow, we're gonna learn how Natsuki joined. Do you guys like the new light on the face cam? We have a purple light instead of the red one. I just tried it. I was like, it seems fitting for Doki. We have to go with a more, you know, moe light. So here's our purple. I know blue wouldn't approve because I think blue hates the color purple. I like purple. I implement purple a lot into most of my art.
I think purple is like... I think if I had like a scale of like good to bad or don't like, I think it's like just above average for me.
It's up there for me. It's like definitely near my tops. Purple is just such a moody color. I like that about it. But anyways,
My favorite color, actually.
favorite color. Look at that. There's purple right there on Yumbo's hair. Yeah, I'm just completely convinced that Yumbo is just like absolutely fucking mental, bro. Like I know that we're supposed to, you know, I know we're supposed to feel that way, but at the same time, I'm not talking about after Monika started messing with her. I mean, like, in general, I think Yumbo's just kind of mental. Like, replaying the side story in addition to the main game recently and watching the videos made me realize, like, damn, I think she's just crazy. Like, legit. Like, Sayori is mentally ill, but Yuri's crazy. Here's some music.
I feel bad for Sayori. I loved her.
Oh, thank you. It means a lot.
Bruh. Well, tonight's Natsuki night, so, like, let's get Natsuki out here, I guess. Like, oh, no, FBI! Oh, my God! Not that one. Okay, fine, we're doing that one. FBI's coming.
Let's fucking go.
Oh God, help me.
God.
Rat, hey Rat, do you hear that? Do you hear that?
Yeah, did you hear that?
Do you hear that? Do you hear that? Do you hear that?
Just ignore the knocking. It's fine.
It'll go away.
It'll go away. They'll leave. If you guys start hearing insurgent noises and people talking through like military masks, just ignore it.
Yeah, if you see people on the
Yeah, it's not like
webcam, if you see people on the
It's not like
webcam,
people are raiding
it's
you
fine.
or whatever. You're fine.
Yeah, you're fine. If you see people just like come in through from the webcam, yeah, it's good.
I listened to an hour of just Monika voice dialogue from a voice actor, so now I'm ready for Doki. Yep. Instead of listening to music, that's what I listened to yesterday, so. Oh shit, we got 2 more stories, bro?
Yep. Respect and balance.
Okay, well the Sayori stories were fucking amazing.
Yeah, the volume sounds good. You put it on the stream.
Yeah.
Alright. The Sayembo stories were absolutely wondrous. While, I would say that the Yuri's was lovable, but it wasn't like outstanding story. It was more just like, I really liked it. It was great. It was fun. Sayori's was like, wow. That was some of the best that DDLC has to offer, honestly. Now this is Natsumbo. There's no way this is gonna be like Sayori's. This is gonna be like Yuri's.
I wonder if it's yeah, you're gonna be fucking talking a lot, Zyka. I hope you like it.
Well, it's her turn. We had 2 streams where her character wasn't even present, and
Yeah,
Maz's voice died.
Yeah, I fucking lost my voice.
Yeah.
And I was like,
It's okay.
like
It's time for
Dobby
some
goes
anime
fucking
satire, man. I was laughing my ass off last stream. That was so funny. It actually got more views than most of Ratrapina Archives videos do. And I think I might listen to it again too. It was a really funny stream. But
hell yeah.
just sink in this ominous music while looking at this image.
Oh my
I believe
God,
it.
No.
I believe it.
I would have it on my wallpaper.
No, this is what goes through my head when I see that image. What goes through like Weeb's head?
Huh.
This is what goes through Weeb's head.
Yes, let's go.
Yes, sir.
Now this is mine.
Ooh,
My
ooh.
What the fuck
Jesus
is wrong
Christ.
with you?
I'm gonna break this new chair I just got.
You're gonna have to buy a brand new fucking
I'm dancing,
chair
bro.
again.
What's wrong with you?
You guys aren't fucking bopping right now? What's wrong with you? Your bodies don't work?
You're like
Rat is
bopping
stress
to like the
testing his
wrong
chair
music.
right now.
Okay, fine. You're right. I was just mean.
You're like trying to go to like a disco rave, but this is like the setting up.
Ooh. No?
You know, fucking bricks down.
You guys think I'm joking, but then like sometimes Maz comes home from grocery shopping and I'm listening to like Silent Hill music loud on the TV.
I come home grocery shopping. He's like talking to Monika with this ominous music. I'm like just bringing in like I don't know like plates or something.
Yeah, man. I listen to sometimes spooky music, sometimes the opposite of spooky music, and I've been playing Monika F Story a lot, keeping it in the background. I'm surprised they still update that. Anyways, let's start. Aw. Hold on. Sorry, I forgot the narrator talks a lot. I forgot the narrator. It's been several weeks since the club has officially started. Through their initial setbacks, the 3 club members so far, Monaco, Sayembo, and Yuri, have increased their collective bond with the club. Sayembo has partaken in some of Yumbo's high fantasy literature, and all 3 of them, led by Sayembo, have taken an interest in poetry. On a day like any other, the 3 find themselves suddenly interrupted by the club room door opening. And in walks a girl none of them have seen before. Sayembo tugs excitedly at Monaco's sleeve, Yumbo shifts in her seat and buries. Okay, I gotta stop the Yumbo and say Yumbo. That's confusing. Sorry. Let me. All right, Yumbo will be Yumbo, but I'm just gonna make Sayori. Yumbo shifts in her seat and buries her eyes in her book. Are you here for the literature club?
Oh my god. Yeah.
That's great! Thanks for stopping by! It's kind of a small club still, so it's really exciting to see new faces.
Come sit down somewhere. You can sit next to my desk.
Sayumbo prances over to a desk and presses her palms onto it.
Yeah, right here. Oh, and Yuri can make you some tea too.
Yumbo looks up at Sayumbo in protest for having drawn attention to her. Natsuki silently glances between everyone, then sits down next to Sayori. Monika follows by sitting nearby. Then, suddenly... Oh wait, that's not... Sorry, I can't read anymore, Jesus. The sudden gathering prompts Yuri to stand up, deciding that standing in the corner and making tea doesn't sound so bad after all. Okay, then how about we all introduce ourselves?
Okay.
Well, I'm Monaco, but you can call me Monika too. I'm the one who started the club. I was originally in the debate club, but I really wanted to do something I felt passionate about, if that makes sense. So I started the literature club as a way for people to express themselves through writing or reading or whatever other kind of literature.
You know, I figured it was your club. Yeah. You have that vibe.
I have what vibe?
Oh, never mind.
What?
I'm gonna judge people I just met like that. I'm not gonna judge
I'm gonna
people that...
Very adult like you. I always judge people so hard, like this.
Oh, no you don't, Sayumbo.
Oh, yes, she does.
Yumbo's deadpan voice carries across the room. Natsumbo giggles.
I'm Sayuri. I just like learning about everyone and making friends. I also like poetry.
Oh yeah? Yeah? Well, that's very adult-like of you.
I'm an adult.
This is tier 1 R&R right now.
Fucking Sayori, God fucking
This is
damn it.
literally tier 1 R&R. No, I'm an adult. Shut up, Tomita. I'm the only adult here. Alright, anyways. The sound of Yumbo's eccentric wow, I need to get new glasses. I really need to get new glasses. Oh my fucking god.
Get something to drink, man.
Dude, I just saw my eye doctor the other day at work. I need to get new glasses. It was an omen.
Jesus.
The sound of Yuri's electric kettle steaming up fills the room.
Oh, that's Yuri.
Sayori lowers her voice.
She's kind of shy, but she's really nice, super smart. She's like big fantasy books and tea, and I love her.
See, my eyes, I thought it said she likes big fantasy boobs for a second.
Oh my, you
need to fix your fucking glasses.
Well, I guess that leaves me then. I'm Natsuki. I like listening to music. And I like I like hanging out downtown and stuff. And my favorite ice cream flavor is strawberry.
What?
Ooh, let's get...
Fuck, food in my throat.
Oh, let's get ice cream. My favorite flavor is probably...
Cookie dough? Is it cookie dough or maybe chocolate?
It's cookie dough.
And Monika, probably vanilla because she's a basic bitch.
What the heck?
I take way too many online quizzes. The ice cream ones puns are always accurate.
Fucking course she
What?
does.
What the fuck is
What's
that?
Yuri's favorite?
Natsumbo shrugs.
Tea, probably green tea.
All right, it's like, by the way, maybe raise your sensitivity a tiny bit. It keeps cutting
Yeah,
out.
you're like cutting. in
Whenever
and
you're
out.
quiet,
So
it keeps
weird.
going out.
I'm like, okay, maybe it's the. Okay, is this better? Yeah, guys.
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah, you. Okay. I'm just joking. I have no idea for Yuri.
Still,
It's pretty chill here. Do you just like hang out, or do you actually do club stuff?
well, we do club stuff too. It's just hasn't been very structured yet, since we only have like 3 members. So we kind of just loosely spend our time doing the stuff we like. But I keep thinking it's about time we started like some more structured club activities. It's been a while by now since I started the club, so yeah. With that being said, what kind of literature are you into, Natsumbo? Anything you'd like the club to get into?
Ah, here it comes.
Well. Literature. Well, I like manga.
Manga!
Why do you say it like that?
I want to read manga at the club.
Wait, hold on a second.
That sounds so great. Like, after all, I've been doing all this,
Yumbo returns to the desk with a tray of teacups. I am not narrating with food in my mouth. But she sits down on an empty desk.
Oh god.
After all the deep and immersed reading I've been doing, I wouldn't mind doing something a little bit more simple.
Fucking caught me with
My-
food in my mouth.
It's simple. If you think that you just don't understand the nuance, and your brain is probably really smooth.
Didn't mean simple like that.
Well, anyway, putting manga aside, is there any other kind of literature that you're interested in?
Well, no, not really.
In that case, have you considered the anime club?
Are you serious? I'm not gonna join the anime club. It's full of weeaboo,
It has coffee in it. What's
Weird
the problem?
It's coffee.
fedoras that say "milady." Come on, is it that big of a deal? Manga is literature, right?
I mean, I guess if you consider the literal definition of literature, then technically.
I get it. Look, I'll do whatever club activities you want. Can I please just join? I won't bother anyone. If you could just if I could just like keep my manga here and hang out after school, I'll do literally whatever you want me to do. That's fine, right?
Yeah, I guess there's nothing wrong with that.
God, thank you. My God, you're the best. I have most of it crammed into my locker, so I'm gonna start getting it. Okay.
I have like the biggest Excalibur face right now.
Bruh. Natsumbo
Guys are
stands
manga
up.
crammed.
Need some help?
Oh my God, I think I'm at my center. No, got it. I don't want you to see my locker. Ha ha ha.
If you say so, but there's no way it's worse than mine.
We never find out then. Ha ha.
Oh,
Oh my
Natsumbo
God.
exits the club room, leaving everyone in silence, save for the sound of Yuri sipping her tea.
god damn.
I'm such a pushover.
Hey, it's not that bad. Jeez. Natsuki seems like a lot of fun.
Maybe, but I mean, she has like no actual interest in literature, you know. And that's normally fine, but she said she would participate in club activities like it's some kind of obligation.
Yeah, her tea is gonna get cold.
Yeah! Wait, that's not related.
What the fuck is this conversation?
But
Well, I think everyone deserves a chance. Especially if we can bring her happiness. Besides, maybe she'll got a liking to literature.
Are you sure you don't just want to read her manga?
Hey, what do you think I am?
Sorry, I didn't mean that. I just feel really uneasy about this. Do you have any opinion, Yumbo?
Oh, not particularly. She said she wasn't going to bother anyone. That includes me, so,
Does that mean I bother you?
No! No, you're a pleasure to be around.
I was just fishing for a compliment. What?
I know.
What?
But still, I really think we should give her a chance.
Yeah, alright. But I really am gonna have to start enforcing club activities.
I really do cooperate. I'll strangle her. I'll take out my knives out.
Suddenly, the three of them hear a thump against the door.
What was that?
Sayumbo stands up and walks over to the door, then opens it.
Thank you.
Carrying 3 boxes of what is presumably manga, Natsuki grunts and wobbles inside before slowly bending over and dropping the stack onto the floor as gently as she can.
3 boxes.
That's quite a collection. Sayori giggles in excitement while catching her breath. Natsumbo replies.
There's two. I can put them away myself. I know how to organize them.
Monika anxiously glances between Sayumbo and Yumbo. Is this really okay for the club? Maybe it's what she needs to really kick the club into gear before everyone gets too complacent. It seems like things are finally going to start getting more serious. You can tell. I think Monika likes Natsuki less than Yuri does. I mean, I've always kind of got that vibe, but low key, like on the low key end.
Yeah.
At the at the next club meeting, Monika is the first to arrive, but ever since Natsuki joined, she feels a lot less relaxed. I would too, trust me. Why am I so nervous? Monika paces, trying to figure out if can I just say really quick, not to keep going on topic, but I said I relate to Monika in a lot of ways. That's why I like the character so much. I feel like I relate to her for many reasons, especially because she's the leader of the club, the small club. And, you know, whenever somebody joins that clearly just doesn't have any interest in what's going on, I hate to be like, no, you can't join, but it's also like, okay, but if you don't have interest, why are you here, though? Like, just leave. You all know who I'm talking about. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I don't want to be a pushover, but it's like, I don't want to be an asshole and be like, no, you can't join. But it's like, if you don't have interest, why the fuck are you joining? Get out of here.
Oh, dude, I'm like the opposite of Sayori. It's like, give her a it's like Sayori's like, give her a chance. I'm like, no, why? And yeah, you guys know who the fuck.
Yuri's the coffee, though. I mean, come on. Coffee's always over there just like... Coffee's just like, yeah, so, I don't really care, whatever, it's fine.
Oh, I don't really care.
I might actually fit more into the Natsuki kind of phase of just like, why though? Like, why the fuck are they here or something?
Yeah. Anyways, Natsumbo said she wasn't going to bother anyone, so why does it feel like the atmosphere has changed so much? While Monika thinks, the club door opens, revealing Natsumbo carrying another box. Monika forces a smile as Natsuki makes her way to the closet. Natsuki forces one in return. Need help?
No, got it.
Monika awkwardly tries to start some kind of conversation, but fails. Curious, she peeks into the closet where Natsuki is stashing all of her manga. Once dull with school supplies, the shelves are now vibrant with bright colors and cute-looking artwork. You know, the top shelf is pretty empty. Maybe we can keep it up there?
I can't reach up. I can't reach up there. That would be so inconvenient.
Yeah, but Monika sighs. Hey, wait a second. You stole my sigh, you bitch! The teachers are going to ask what all this manga is doing in here, and I have to tell them it's for literature club. Monika backs off and slumps into a desk. With this kind of tension, it feels like the relaxed atmosphere accumulated over the past few weeks is being sucked right out of the room. Sayumbo spins into the classroom.
Oh my god. Oh, I see someone's in a good mood.
Yay! Because I have this!
Sayori brandishes a cookie wrapped in plastic.
I found some money and I got a cookie. Ooh, it's so pretty.
As Sayori trots over to the closet, the colorful shelves catch her eyes.
Which one do I start with?
Well, you can start by giving me a bite of that cookie.
No way! I saved up all my luck to find that money.
If you wanted entry into my kingdom, you need to pay the tax.
God, get the fuck out of here.
Defeated, Sayori unwraps her cookie and breaks off a piece for Natsuki. Then, Yumbo silently walks into the club room. Monika glances at her with pleading eyes. Yumbo returns a quick nod of understanding. Well, everyone's here now! Despite the club only having one more person than before, it somehow feels twice as lively. Okay, so... I think we should go over some potential club activities and see which ones we want to do first. We have 4 members now, so it'd be great if we found some stuff to do as a group. Does that sound good to everyone?
Oh, I agree.
Okay, so I have some ideas of my own, but I want to hear your ideas too.
Well, I've been having a lot of fun learning about everyone else's interests. Maybe we could give each person a day to share their favorite kind of literature with everyone else.
Well, maybe. Something tells me that... Monika glances at Yuri and Natsuki, who both appear unwilling to hear each other's interests. Maybe we can try to come up with something that everyone can enjoy equally, hmm? See, I am Monika. I just have to mediate the contents being... Okay. You know, like all vote on the book to read or something like that? I think we should all collectively try to expand our interests rather than just stick to the things you are familiar with.
Why do I feel like I'm being targeted here? Oh my
Natsuki,
God.
didn't you say that you would go along with whatever the club wanted to do?
Well, yeah, but that doesn't make it okay for you to ignore everyone else's preferences. I like Sayori's suggestion.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, but, Monika's voice trails off. Although she let Natsuki join the club, Monika finds it incredibly difficult to relent to her demands. If Natsuki doesn't respect the club, why should Monika have to yield to Natsuki's opinion on anything? Natsuki, are you sure that you don't have any other literature interest you could share with the club? I swear I don't mind if you keep your manga near, but I just... Natsuki cuts Monika off and suddenly stands up.
Well, it's obvious that I'm not wanted here, so I'm just going to leave. But I really would have appreciated you being more
She
upfront
is
about it.
so much more fucking
Okay,
worse.
I think you're jumping to conclusions here, but you're free to do whatever you want. Natsuki shoots Monika a quick glare before walking straight out of the room.
Oh, she was so much more fucking worse.
Classic.
Oh no.
Sayori runs after her, leaving just Monika and Yuri. For the second time today, Monika slumps down into a desk. Why am I such a jerk? No, she's a jerk. She's just making me feel this way. Monika looks up at Yuri, seeking affirmation. Yuri looks away. She probably just went looking around for the smallest club she could find so that she doesn't have to participate. How does she expect me to give her respect when she has no respect for the club? Am I wrong, Yuri?
I'm not good at these things.
Monika sighs. Oh, wait a second. I didn't say that. Me neither. I just have no idea what to do. I don't want to hurt anyone, but I feel like it's not wrong to enforce the club vision. You know, like, people should join because they want to express their passion for literature, or at least develop it. So maybe she's not a good fit for the club after all. Monika sits in silence, afraid to accept her tentative conclusion.
Yes.
Yumbo looks tense, but she doesn't seem to want to add anything. You can Sorry, you can go back to the reading. I know this doesn't concern you.
Oh, it does.
It does? How?
Well, I just can't comfortably read in an atmosphere where the peace has been disturbed.
Oh. Well, great, I'm just ruining the whole club then.
That's not an accurate conclusion to make.
I know, I'm sorry. I just kind of voicing my frustration and I guess guilt. It's like my frustration wants to blame her, but my guilt wants to blame me. Why is it so hard making rational during the times you need it the most?
I think you're being irrational. Or I don't think. Whoops, sorry. I think Natsuki is. She has no authority to walk in here and make demands of the club, your club. Something as ridiculous as manga has no place here. The fact that you're even storing it for her should make her completely indebted to you.
Well, you're right.
Damn right, bro.
But I don't know. Isn't it kind of harsh to say things like it's ridiculous and it has no place here?
You don't feel the same way? You've been doing everything you can to avoid associating the club with it. So I assume you felt the same way about it.
That's not true. Well, recalling her confrontations with Natsuki, a realization starts to set in. You may be right. I mean, if it was anything besides manga, would I really be acting like this? Maybe I've just been convincing myself that it has nothing to do with the manga. I'm really upset that I would let myself do that. With a sigh, Monika walks over to the closet. She finds herself staring at the colorful shelves. It's just this really wasn't what I had in mind for a club about literature. There shouldn't be anything wrong with that. Monika starts defending her position once again. It's a complicated issue that Monika had failed to consider before now. Where is the line even drawn at what's considered literature? Lost in thought, she reaches into one of the larger box sets and pulls out a volume, inspecting it for no particular reason. The cover features 4 girls striking cute and exaggerated poses, all dressed in short skirts. Yeah, I mean, amused by the absurdity of the cover, Monika opens the book.
Bruh.
Oh.
No, that's it.
Okay, that was it. And this next picture is Monika strangling Natsuki.
You know what's funny? Because it's just like, it describes the book cover. It's just describing the, like, Doki Doki Literature Club, like, thing. Schoolgirls with that's, like, posing with, like, short skirts. Like, I wonder what kind of book this could be.
That's funny.
It's like, bro, what the fuck?
Okay, well,
Also,
that side story, I don't know if it was really short, but it felt really short.
It really felt short.
Damn.
Like,
Like, the next one, then.
Like, the other ones didn't really feel short.
Oh, I forgot there's a part 1 and part 2.
There's a part 1 and part 2, but can I just say, like, that first part really felt short.
It
Like,
did.
It, like, most of the time, it would, like, take, like, sorry, oh my god. The other parts would be at least, like, half an hour, at least. But, like, this one didn't even feel like that. It felt like 10 minutes flew by.
Yeah. I think it was like 25 minutes, though.
Yeah, I would agree.
It was it was at least like 25 to 30, but it did not feel like it. It felt like 10 minutes flat or something, but Jesus. Can I just say that was a lot more fucking worse than the game. Like in the main, like in the side story thing than the game, because that fucking line got me. I was like, oh, you fucking...
Oh my god, she's so immature, dude.
Yeah.
You should have at least said it to me.
I can't stand people like this, bro.
And that's not the classroom.
It's like, God, fucking...
Okay, for the record, though, despite Natsuki being frustrating as usual, this side story is really great. And you know what? I've always said Monika is my only waifu I've ever had. I'm not a weeb, but Monika's my one waifu. Because I relate to this character, and I'm like, oh god. I've literally been through this situation multiple times over the past few years. I literally know exactly what she's thinking right now. I've been there and done that. I've been talking to the Yuri, which might be Coffee or Maz, about how, like, God, what do I do about this? I don't want to be an asshole, but, like, she's ruining the server!
And then you have Coffee that's
really
like...
funny.
You have Coffee that's like the angel and that's like we should just try to give them a chance, and let's try to see if things changes. And I'm like the devil. No, fuck them. Get them out of here. Fucking bitch ass. Get them out of here.
Bruh.
Oh no.
No, Sayori is like a... Well, I mean, Sayori is like how you'd expect Sayori to be. Sayori is like trying to be friends with everybody, make everybody happy, which, you know, that's the... I would say Sayori is the more like, casual of what... If we're making an analogy to the server. She's the more like... Not super necessarily into what we're doing here, but just more into being part of the community regardless of what is being done anyway.
Yeah, I believe she doesn't understand too much, but is just happy to be involved in all that.
Yeah, like, she doesn't... I mean, she likes literature, she likes manga, she likes people. She doesn't really care or have a say or an opinion on what's going to be done. She just wants to be there to do it, and she wants to, like, have fun doing it. Which, you know, I like people like that. But anyways, I just noticed the story's called Respect. And Natsuki ain't got no respect!
Fuck the bitch. No respect.
I find it really amusing that the main Doki plotline made such a hard effort to make all the characters feel so, over the top, but also, like, really personalizing them when you get to their side stories. Like, it doesn't usually happen unless you go directly to their root, but in the main storyline, if you go after Sayori or you go after Yuri or whatever, I'm not going to say Natsuki, it does a really good job of humanizing the characters, even though they're usually presented as kind of over-the-top anime tropes, which is later confirmed by, you know, not only the creator of the game, but Monika, because Monika's the only one who's, like, acts and is, like, a real person, while the others are just stereotypes that don't really exist in the real world. But, then there's, like, Natsuki, where I feel like... I mean, I guess she's getting more humanized, but just in the sense that there are definitely people like this in the real world. They're playing it off to be as an immature young person who's unreasonable, which that definitely exists. In the original story, though, they were doing for the whole tsundere over-the-top anime shit, which just didn't make her feel like a person. It just made her feel like an annoying character. There's a difference. Being an annoying person and annoying character are two different things. Being an annoying person can just generally be unlikable to everyone, whether you're an audience or you're talking to them directly. Being an annoying character can be annoying to the other characters, but it can be very amusing to the audience. You see what I'm saying there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, anyway. I mean, it definitely exists in a lot of stories where there's a character that's written to be annoying, but only annoying as to other characters, not to the audience. Yeah. Anyways, let's just continue. Back to the liminal, you know, school hallway. Yep.
You're such a jerk. She should be grateful that I even joined her. Oh no, I hate this.
Oh my god,
After
what?
the club, it's not like she can find any member. Wow. Oh, what a bitch.
Oh my god.
It's usually really nice. She cares so much about everyone in the club being happy. Okay.
Oh my god. Yeah, right.
Well, she usually does.
When she's not busy being so judgmental. So if I'm into manga, why can't just one person accept that instead of being so condescending about it?
I'll accept it. I think it's cute.
Oh come on, that's condescending too.
Oh my fucking god.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I just want to support you.
Natsuki sighs.
Oh my god, I know things. It just really sucks.
Do you want me to talk to Monika?
I don't know. It's not like it's gonna change her opinion of me. Like, even if you were to convince her to back off, that wouldn't suddenly make me feel like I'm actually welcomed in the club. I should just find another club.
Yes.
Wait, you don't have to do that. Leave this out, right, please? I mean, I'm the vice president, or at least I think I am. And I don't want you to leave. Everyone deserves to feel welcome and to be happy. So I want to make that happen for you. I was wondering, what was the reason that you decided to join the literature club?
Well,
Natsuki hesitates.
it's kind of dumb.
Don't say that. There's no such thing as a dumb reason when everyone is welcome.
I wasn't welcome.
Yes, you were, bitch. You were to me. So,
What? Just telling anyone, okay? Especially Monika.
I promise.
Natsuki sighs.
Just tired of everyone judging me all the time. I can't just I can't enjoy any of the stuff I'm into without people making snotty comments about it. I don't. Not that I care about what anyone else thinks.
Get the fuck out of here.
But you know, the signs for the literature club said that you can be yourself or whatever. So I decided it was at least worth a shot, but that was a lie apparently.
Natsuki dejectedly kicks the toe of her shoe against the wall.
Oh, and I like writing too.
Really? How come you didn't say that to Monika?
Because she was being so judgmental that I didn't just want to tell her something something she wanted to hear.
Oh my god, I hate this character so much, dude.
Oh my
She
god.
didn't deserve that
Oh
kind of
my
stuff.
Oh my god. Oh no.
You're kidding me. These are the worst kind of people. Literally the most headache-inducing people.
Hang on. I'm sorry. Just a moment.
You know what's funny? I used to be like Sayuri in the past. I used to try and give everyone a chance. But since like a whole bunch of shit happened, I turned a lot more like serious about that, and this shit is just not worth it at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or-
Okay. I've composed myself.
And if she knew I was into writing, then she would just be like everyone else and try and push me away from the manga in favor of the more mature thing.
Bitch, it's a literature club. That's what you joined into, you dumb bitch.
The two of them remain silent for a while. Sayori understands that it's out of the question for Natsuki to return to the club for today at least, but Natsuki has a reason for wanting to join the club just like everyone else. It's part of the club vision for her to be welcome.
You deserve to express yourself as much as everyone else does. That's supposed to be what the club is for. So, I'm gonna do everything I can to fix this. I promise.
I wanted to bang my head on a wall while listening to Natsuki talk. God.
Sayuri, it's just like you fucking dumb innocent child.
I love Sayori. I love people like Sayori. Trying
Yeah.
to make everybody feel included is a good thing. You shouldn't push everybody away, but like, Natsuki is being unreasonable. And it's just that Sayori has the patience and care to want to fix it. I don't.
Yeah. I don't either, no.
It's lunchtime the next day. The cafeteria and hallways are bustling with students rushing to meet their friends. Oh shit, are they all ghosts? I don't see them. I'm kidding. Meet with their friends and make the most out of their limited break time. Where could she be? Among them is Monika, who always eats lunch in her classroom, but she has some additional business today. Fearing Natsuki would avoid coming to the club, Monika decided to try to find her during lunch so that she could make amends. Excuse me. After searching for an extensive time, Monika finally spots her. Despite her short stature, Natsuki's bright hair helps her stand out from the crowd. Oh gosh. Suddenly feeling awkward, Monika is afraid to get closer. Natsuki is with some friends whom Monika doesn't recognize, and they're all energetically chatting together. It would be really tactless to just interrupt them.
What? Shadow people?
Friend one. Oh yeah! Did you end up joining that literature club or what?
Once I joined, wouldn't I?
Huh? I told you she would, June.
Come on, you know that she only joined because she wouldn't stop giving her crap about the anime club.
I told you I never wanted to join that stupid club.
Oh, sure.
Well, you have to give her some credit for at least making an effort to finally grow past that trash.
Oh, true. Well, congrats on finally graduating middle school, Natsuki. We're proud of you.
Shut up. Do my thing.
I'm just joking. You know we love you.
Yeah. Once the literature club makes you a famous writer, we'll be the first ones to buy your book.
What, you're gonna buy her smutty fan fiction?
Well, obviously, I wanted a signed copy.
8 years ago, you don't think I've grown out of it by now?
I told you, I was joking. Besides, it's a good reminder of how far you've come since then. Not to mention, you couldn't have done it without us. That gives us a pass to joke about it.
Yeah, sure.
They grow up so fast, it brings a tear to my eye.
Natsuki suddenly glances in Monika's direction, prompting Monika to quickly turn away and distance herself. What the heck? That was horrible. I should have said something to defend her. Why do I have to be so conflict avoidant? Conflict avoidant, rather. Not that I deserve to say anything. I'm hardly better than them after the way I treated her. I'm so awful. I'm not doing anything right. After school ends, Monika distractedly makes her way to the club room. She finds Yumbo already inside, eyes on a book as usual. Monika picks a desk and slumps into it, something she seems to be doing rather often lately. Yumbo, I don't think I can be club president. I suck at handling anything that doesn't go, like, exactly my way. Yumbo looks up from her book. It's like the literature club is a place where you're supposed to get to express yourself unless it's in a way that I don't like. I'm so mad at myself. And I'm especially mad that I didn't have the self-reflection skills to realize what I was doing. So much for maturity. Sorry, I really shouldn't be complaining out loud like this. That's just like a lot on my mind.
No.
Hmm?
I enjoy listening.
Really?
Mm,
Why? Yumbo shrugs.
it just makes me feel nice.
Oh, well,
Oh my God.
okay, I guess I'll just continue then. Yumbo nods.
What, Yumbo?
Yeah, well, Natsuki has been kind of a blunt attitude, you know. What is this ASMR microphone, ear blasting that we're hearing right now when we're trying to talk?
I'm sorry, I was just trying to adjust my mic, I'm sorry.
Oh, let me fix it real quick. Alright, that should work.
It made me
Andrew.
feel like she wasn't taking the club seriously. I couldn't even figure out why she wanted to join. I saw friends talking to her in the club room during lunch, and they were just so mean to her, telling her to grow up and stuff like that the literature club would help her grow out of her manga. It just made me so mad, like, just let her enjoy it. It makes her happy. Why are you trying to take that away from her? And when I had that thought, it was when I came to the realization that I was kind of doing the same thing, just in a roundabout way. I should have made her feel good about being passionate about something, but I just dismissed it. No, I was actually trying to avoid acknowledging it at all. I even did that with you, Yumbo, when you first joined.
You did?
Yeah, I remember fantasy isn't really my thing, so I was kind of just trying to dismiss it, but then Sayumbo jumped in and took over the conversation. I should have reflected on that, but I didn't, because I just let Sayori handle it instead, and now I'm repeating the same mistake, except I really hurt somebody this time. Monika shakes her head. I'm so tired of being afraid of things I'm not comfortable with. It's just so stupid. Like, I can just picture how much joy it would bring Natsuki if I let her share her passion a little. I'm so angry that her friends were treating her like that. I'm going to get them back for it.
Get them back? Like,
Yeah! I'll get them back by making sure this literature club that Natsuki wants is not the one they want. Suddenly, Sayembo bursts through the door, making Monika and Yuri jump. With a rare, stern face, she marches over to Monika's desk and sits next to her.
I'm having an intervention. I can do that because I'm vice president.
Is this about Natsuki?
Yes.
Yeah, I know. I messed up. I'm sorry. I was just talking to Yuri about it.
Really?
I was so dismissive of her passion that she felt threatened and probably just unwelcome. Literally the opposite of what the literature club is supposed to be. I really need to make it up to her.
Oh. I did it.
Thanks for the intervention, Sayembo. I'm glad we're on the same page.
God fucking damn it, I love Sayori.
Where'd you went again?
God fucking...
So how do you want to bring it up to her?
I have a plan. Sayembo, do you know if Natsuki is coming to the club meeting today?
I don't think she is.
I see. Monika was afraid of that, not because of her plan, but because she's facing the consequences of the damage that she's inadvertently caused. But the only way to do the right thing is to face it head on. It's so easy to just duck away from conflict and wait for it to blow over. But that's not enough. To truly respect someone else's feelings after you've hurt them is to face them and admit your wrongdoing. Not the wrongdoing of mismanaging the club, but the wrongdoing of disrespecting Natsuki's feeling. Okay, do you think that you can get her to come to the meeting tomorrow?
I can do that.
Okay, awesome, Yuri. You don't have to worry about anything, but thank you for being my friend. You're a good listener.
Oh.
Fidgeting with her hair, Yuri turns away to hide a smile. Well, I guess that's it for today. It's going to be a pretty quiet club meeting. I'm going to step out for a bit. Is that okay?
Yeah, I'm just gonna read with Yuri. Hey, is this one of Natsuki's books? How come it's out here?
Sayembo picks up a manga that was resting on an adjacent desk. Oh, that, Natsuki probably just left it out by accident.
Well, I thought she hasn't been coming to the club.
Oh, actually, Monika.
Okay, Yuri, I'm sure it was someone else who was using this classroom then, okay? Her face.
So fucking massive.
Monika smiles at them both. Then with a wave, she exits the club room.
Bro, what the fuck was that?
That's so funny. I love that.
I really shouldn't have left that out. If Sayori catches on, she'll definitely tell Natsuki, and that would really get awkward. Now, I wonder if there's a keyboard I could borrow from the music room. The time for the next club meeting has already arrived. Monika and Yuri are the first to arrive. I'm so worried. Do you think Sayori is going to be able to bring Natsuki?
Oh, yes.
How do you know?
Well, she said she'll get there to come by 4.
You know you're right. Time slowly passes. Monika sits, then stands up to pace around, then sits again. Jizzle in chat says, so much booba! With these two, yeah, man. Yumbo's eyes don't move from her book. Then the door finally opens. Sayori marches inside. Behind her, an entire Russian fleet of the army, ready to... Wait, what? Behind her, Natsuki shuffles inside, nervously looking around the room.
We're here!
Welcome back! Monika, the club president, stands up and greets them with a smile. Sayori picks a desk and takes a seat. Natsuki sits closely next to her. Looking back and forth between the club members, Monika is struck with a nostalgic feeling. She would stand at the front of the club room, just like this, struggling to picture just who may eventually be sitting before her. But imagination was never enough to predict just how unique and diverse each member would be. Each with her own struggles, her own reasons for seeking the vision that Monika had admittedly so vaguely advertised. Seeking trust, understanding, respect. What new lessons will the future hold for the Literature Club? Realizing that she's getting ahead of herself, Monika takes a deep breath and returns to the present. Okay, everyone! The Literature Club is starting! We have an activity planned for today! Monika turns around to face the chalkboard. On it she writes, MANGA! In big letters. Today we're going to learn about an unique form of literature. Manga!
Oh, come on. Isn't this kind of forced? I know you don't actually want to do this, or just...
Monika shakes her head. Natsuki, this is the hardest part. After making it this far, it would be so easy to just smile and move on. But that's not enough, not this time. I'm sorry, it was wrong of me to not take you seriously when you were kind enough to show interest in my club. I thought about it and I realized how biased I was against manga. They caused me to disrespect you, and I'm sorry. But I think you deserve to be able to share your passion with us, so can I make it up to you?
Well, thanks, but I know you're only doing this because Sayori told you to.
Wait, that's not true. Aga planned this all by herself. I didn't even get a chance to talk to her.
Oh, I was witness to that as well. Yeah.
This is the Literature Club. The Literature Club is a place where everyone gets to be themselves. We all have our own interests and our differences. It's my vision to let us freely express that, and it is my goal to respect everyone for them. So I just want to learn about the things that make you happy. I think you deserve to enjoy that joy as much as everyone else does. Is that okay? Natsuki looks away and hesitates.
But it's really dumb. The stuff I'm into.
Monika smiles. She kneels in front of Natsuki's desk, looking her straight in the eye. If you like it, then it's not dumb.
Oh, except for me.
Sayori, you're not dumb either.
What the heck? You guys are so weird. Fine, I'll show you some of my manga. Only because you admitted that it's literature after all. I was right.
God fucking
Oh my god.
I wanna die.
Natsuki stands up.
And falls down.
Oh yeah, I didn't say this before, but I'm actually into writing too. I'm kind of a pro at it, actually. But I didn't want you to like me just for that.
Wow, really? I really did have you all wrong, Natsuki.
Yeah, whatever.
God.
It's not about that anyway, right? But it's about manga! So I hope you're ready
Good lord.
to learn about the Parfait
Good
Girls
lord.
and Tokyo
Get
Mew Mew
fucking
and
outta here.
Sailor Moon and...
Fuck out of here.
Listen, I'm sure this is the good ending for weebs. This is why it's a Natsuki story. But let me just make an analogy. This is like if a My Little Pony person came into the server, and then I was like, you know what? Maybe the server doesn't have anything to do with that, and it has nothing to do with anything that we like. We're gonna watch My Little Pony tonight because of you. Fuck no, I would never fucking do that.
Same.
No, because then you guys would fucking leave. Like, you guys are the Doki Doki Ratrapina Club. If I start changing that, it's no longer the Ratrapina Club. It's just, what the fuck is it then? Just weeb furry trash? No thanks.
Yeah.
A week has passed since Natsuki returned to the Literature Club. Since then, the activities have been in full swing. What if Natsuki's based, though? I just thought, what if she came in and she's like, guys, check out this anime. It's called One Piece. Then I'd be like, okay, Natsuki, you know what? This is literature. You're right.
You're kind of based. All right.
It's kind of based. I can get that. But it made it sound like it's like Sailor Moon shit. Like, not at all based anime. I'm like, okay, well, I don't know about that.
I mean, yeah, clearly, like, the anime she's into isn't like that. It's very much girly, cutesy.
And there's
Surface
nothing
level.
like literature about that. Like, you watch a show like One Piece, and you can draw deeper meanings out of that than almost any novel I've ever heard of. Or like a show like Code Geass gets so deep into like fucking morality and politics of human civilization and shit. That's literature. Girls using superpowers and fighting monsters, no, that's not literature. That's just, no. Since then, the club activities have been in full swing. Each club member had received a day in the spotlight to share all of their favorite kinds of literature with each other. As another meeting draws to a close, Monika approaches Natsuki on the way out. Natsuki, are you in a hurry home or anything?
No, not particularly. Why?
There was just something I wanted to show you if you had a few minutes.
Sure. What is it?
It's not in here. Can you follow me to the music room?
You're at the music room? Why?
Well, you'll see. Whoa, what the fuck?
Yo!
New background, it looks cool as shit.
Nice!
Disco dancing time.
Yo, this is awesome. You know, I was thinking back, when the club room was just me and Sayumbo, we would talk about how we envisioned the club to turn out. We cared a lot about it being a place where people could express themselves, and she said something strange to me. She said that I was trying to make the club that I needed myself more than anyone. But I think it wasn't until you joined that I fully understood that. Because you really taught me a lot about myself, like things that I was probably always too stubborn to admit.
Oh, come on. You can't mean that. I didn't even do anything. It's just, I just like brought a bunch of manga and then I got fussy when I didn't have my way.
Wow.
It was really stupid of me to make such a big deal out of it.
Wow, Natsuki.
No,
Finally
I
coming
honestly needed it. If you didn't express that you were hurt, I would have never realized that I did something. Besides, your feelings are valid. They deserve to be heard and respected.
Just so you know, I'm actually straight. I'm not into girls. I'm sorry.
Bruh.
It's just really hard to feel that way sometimes. You know, like, I really shouldn't care about what other people think in the first place. But when you're just criticized by everyone around you for being a certain way, it can get really hard to push it off. And then it makes me start to feel like I'm the problem. Like I'm not doing enough to please everyone else. Am I being too entitled if I just want people to like me without me having to hide a bunch of stuff about myself? I don't think I am. I just wish that sometimes people would try to appreciate me for who I actually am.
As Monika listens, she recalls vividly how Natsuki's friends were treating her and how naturally they did so. How long has she been fighting against that, refusing to change for others? I could only wish I was as strong as you were, Natsuki. You're so honest with yourself. I'm like always trying to come off as perfect for other people. Anytime there's a hint of contention, I just crumble. But it's thanks to you that I really started thinking about this stuff. You really inspired me to start working on it.
But like I said, I didn't even do anything.
You were just being yourself. That's all you needed to do. Also, there's something else. Monika takes a deep breath. The thing is, I might have read a little bit of your manga.
What the heck? Why didn't you tell me?
I'm sorry, I think I just felt like kind of embarrassed to admit it after I gave you such a hard time about it.
I knew you liked it. You're such a weeaboo.
Bruh.
I can't believe you of all people were reading my manga behind my back. That's so funny.
Yeah, well, I just read through one of them out of curiosity, but I ended up reading a whole bunch of it. But I mean, one of the characters was in the literature club. What are the chances, right?
You were reading the Fey Girls? Wow, you have good
just one volume, and I kind of picked it out randomly.
good intuition then. You have to tell me all your favorite parts.
Well, I think it was some kind of weird fate because the character isn't just in a literature club, she also plays piano. It's just weird because I've always wanted to learn piano. She was like the perfect person I always wish I was if I just did what I wanted instead of always second-guessing myself. Monika walks over to the piano and sits down. Nani? I always felt like I should only share the absolute best parts of myself, the parts that will impress people or make them like me more. But after you join the club, I realized how self-destructive that mentality is. We share things because we want to express ourselves. Sharing experiences allows us to share emotions, and I just felt like I wanted to show you this, because if it wasn't for you, I never would have started playing. Hey, I think the credit goes to one of the Parfait girls. Oh wait, that's
Hey, I think the credit for that one goes to Parfait Girls, not me.
I knew. I just said that. I was just saying that, Natsuki. Aren't you? It's almost like I took your line or something. No. Well, maybe it's true that Parfait Girls put the thought into my head, but it was still you who inspired me to keep practicing every day.
Every day you're hustling?
Because, you know, you just make me feel like I want to do something. I should just do it. I mean, I still haven't been practicing for very long, and I'm not really good at any of it yet, like, at all. But I wrote a song for the club, and I worked really, really hard on it. It doesn't have any words or anything, but, well, yeah. Shoddy like a... Oh, sorry.
Fuck.
Music video.
Wow.
This is the anime opening too.
This is an AMV.
It is an AMV.
This is like when the anime is over, there's an outro. Yep, this is it. And usually there'll be credits rolling over it.
Yeah, we're just listening to the instrumental version because there's no Japanese lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
It's good piano though, actually. I like it.
Piano.
Sorry.
Nah, let's say where he's
Look at
facing
his mouth. Fucking series so fucking ridiculous.
I like that though. It's a good piano number.
Here's the photo.
Oh, that's the JoJo picture. You take that, the JoJo picture.
Way to
That's it.
Egypt.
Yep.
And then they had sex. Yeah.
Bruh. That's all.
That was so good.
It was.
Yeah, are you kidding? You're like already a pro.
Not even close.
Does the song have a name? You said it was about the club, so...
Yeah, it's called My Song, Your Note. Because everyone brings something so unique to the club. It's completely different from how I first imagined it, I think. But I was like such a selfish perfectionist. It shouldn't be about me, it should be about everyone. And it's all of you who helped shape the club into what it is. I would never change that.
Well, I think that's really thoughtful and kind of flattering. I kind of feel like I don't deserve this much validation. I wasn't exactly very patient either when I first joined the club. It makes me feel like I should probably apologize too. Yeah, you should. I think I was just really fed up with a lot of things and I got frustrated after not getting my way in the club. So, yeah, I I guess I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to take it out on you. I was being really immature. Ha ha ha! If you get my stubborn butt to apologize, I guess you're doing something right.
It's fine. I'm past it too. I think we've already been even. Jizzle says he claps. He says, "Oh man, that was good." All right, get a round of applause for Monika.
Yeah.
Good job, Monika. Good job. You know what? That's a great piano number.
Good job. Good job.
Clapping my cheese. Clapping my cheese.
Clapping my cheese.
But it's really sweet that you are thinking about it. It takes a lot of maturity to reflect on that kind of thing.
Well, yeah, because I'm super smart. Well, I wonder who I got it from. Not you. Oh, never mind. Well, anyway, we're even as long as you. We're even as long as you let me keep my manga in the club. You did admit that it's a form of literature. You totally can't take that back now.
You got me. Oh, it's all yours.
I'll tell you what. I'll bring in a little something for the club tomorrow. I want to do something nice in return.
What kind of little something?
Oh, you'll see. But I don't think you'll be disappointed.
The next club meeting ends up being a particularly tasty one. Okay. Let's have a small talk about that one, huh? Okay, I'll say this. As a side story, I'll say two things. Just to start off with the more negative one first. I thought it was the worst of all the side stories, but I really did enjoy it a hell of a lot though. And it was pretty charming by the end. And I kind of like that being about a literature club and a bunch of high school girls, they didn't go over the top making it something that it isn't. Which in the original game they did, tastefully so. The point was to make it something that it isn't. But this time they're trying to authenticate and humanize the characters, which they've just done so fucking well in this one. Because that just... It kind of changed my perspective on Natsuki a little bit. I'm not going to say I like her anymore, but... It really did change my perspective a lot on how I view the character. She kind of, when she was sitting over the piano and she was kind of reflecting on how annoying she was being to Monika and everything, I was like, you know what? This kind of reminds me of like when I'm talking to like my younger siblings and I'm like, you know, they're young, so they don't really get any of the complexities or why they're doing something wrong or why they're being annoying. They think they're being funny and they're trying to like show me something they like, even if I'm like, dude, this is dumb. And it's like, it's just kind of like a child. I know she's supposed to be 15 or something like that, but it really does remind me of like talking to like my young sibling, or even in the past, my younger cousins. And you know, it was kind of a little wholesome at the end. I like that Monika was obviously not being completely authentic with everything she was saying. She was being very patronizing in a very mature way to Natsuki. But you know what? That's a mature thing to do. When you're the older person, instead of expecting somebody who's much younger than you to be, you know, somebody of that maturity, she was treating her like what she is and respecting her as a young person who's into manga, not as another adult who is into like deep and interesting, thought-provoking literature club like the other members are.
Right.
She wasn't twisting it into something that it isn't, is what I'm trying to say. She was looking at Natsuki for who she is and respecting that to some degree. And you know what? I like it. It was a good side story after all. Natsuki was very frustrating in the first part, but it was intentional. That was part of the story. And I like this little story. I would probably check it out again in a year or two. I liked it.
Yeah, I just like her character growth. That she actually grew to realizing that anyway, she actually is this way, and she did it.
Robot.
Yeah, you're fucking.
I was like, is that just me?
Yeah, I was about to say, was that just me? Like, fuck, like, come on. Oh,
Yo!
yeah, you're going. You're
Listen to the Twitch stream. You're such a robot right now.
going beep boop over here.
Uh-oh. She's dying.
There you go. Oh god.
Uh-oh.
She's low on battery, guys.
Oh no, the anime watch got her.
Getting ripped from the dimension.
I have to say, these side stories are making me like all the characters a lot more. I know we've already said that, but even though it was focused on Monika and Natsuki, I loved Sayori so much in this side story. And Yuri was so funny. She's just so funny.
Yeah, it was so dumb and understanding for like Jesus Christ.
They made Yuri so much more charming in the side stories, and they went with the kind of writing style that I like, which is that they make the characters feel humanized and authentic, while also making them feel cartoony. Because making a fictional anime girl with purple hair feel like a real person is hard in nature, but making a fictional anime girl feel like a human, a realistic human that you can believe in their own world, is harder to do, but it comes off a lot better. It would be like the difference if I was trying to write an R&R character to feel like somebody who lives on Earth as opposed to somebody who lives in the Realmniverse. Like, it would feel weird, wouldn't it? Because why would they be acting like somebody who uses social media and knows what the internet is and lives these simple lifestyles that we live, these complicated lives surrounded by technology? That's not how people like that live. They live in a different world. So realistic, making them feel alive and human, is different depending on the medium. And you know what? They made Yuri feel so much better this time around. In the original, she was like almost scary to the point of how like obsessive she was, and she was like such like a fucking over the top, shy anime, timid but like really obsessive character. And that was the thrilling aspect of the original story. But now that they're trying to not be a thriller, it's like they made her so charming. They made her so silly. And like a lot of the jokes were stuff that I like to write, which is that it almost felt like a little bit of satire. It was just, they were making her seem kind of dumb, but that's good writing. It's funny. You laugh it off. You're like, the awkwardness of the situation is just, it's just comedic, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, Yuri in the part we just read, she definitely feels like a friend, you know, right?
Yeah.
Like person just like when you're just hanging out in a classroom, they're just in the silence, just chilling.
Yeah, I like that too. I like people like Yumbo, just chill, quiet, hanging around. But at the same time, Yuri is a very respectful character, though, as opposed to Natsuki. Where like Yuri's quiet and timid, but she's also like, she's bad at dealing with people, but she definitely cares, and she's like wholehearted when she says something usually, and that makes her more fun. While I guess they made this very apparent in the original story, but like Natsuki and Yuri are like literally complete opposites, because everything I just explained, if you were to flip everything I just said, that would be Natsuki then. She's not timid, she's just energetic, loud, always asserting herself onto others, not wholehearted at all. Very much reserved to herself and her own opinions, which is so ironic, by the way, right? It's funny. Because she constantly complains about how others aren't accepting her for who she is, but she also doesn't accept anybody else for who they are. If you don't like her and her manga, she refuses to be your friend.
Yeah.
That's kind of silly. It's like I said, my net died.
Damn it.
Classic. Well, that's a stream, guys.
Yeah, I guess that's the stream now. I was really hoping to do more, but I guess we'll just end it there. Alright. Damn, look at that hot link! God damn! No, I'm kidding, sorry.
What?
That link art that I cut out, which took forever, by the way, to cut out. It's really funny. I mean, it just looks like a shirtless link art, but it's from a porn photo.
Yeah, it looks like a fucking drawing from like a porn.
It's an artist I follow. They're great. They're fucking amazing. I linked the artist in the thumbnail for the Breath of the Wild stream, but anyways, I don't know why I'm going off topic now. That was the stream. I hope you enjoyed as much as we did. That was a compact 1-hour stream. It was great. I enjoyed it. And there's a high chance that I'll be live again later tonight. I don't know if everybody wants to join, but I will be live with something later tonight. I'm going to play SimCity on the DS.
Oh my fucking god.
What?
I'm going to play SimCity on the Nintendo DS. Yep.
Classic.
I'm letting you know if you go on Twitter right now, I mean Twitch rather, and search, there's nothing. No results. There's not a single highlight or video of SimCity. I'll be the only person who will stream that game. Which is a little weird because the original SimCity is universally loved, and the DS version is kind of just like an upgraded version of that. I thought it was more charming. I played the original. The original feels like what it is. It felt like a city simulator in the 90s on a very limited old console. But it had a charm to it, though, definitely. Don't get me wrong. I want to see if the DS one holds up. I haven't played this as a child. Anyways, change this fucking wallpaper from Natsuki's bitch ass. Get out of here.
No, I love Natsuki.
To the
She's
new
like
one.
my
There we
queen.
go.
Oh,
looks
okay, I can
nice.
accept this.
Ah, she's covered. Look at Natsuki's covered. But okay, it was a wholesome scene. But we got. You know what? I love how much these side stories are fleshing out Monika more, because in the original, Monika wasn't fleshed out until the second act, where everything went crazy, and she started becoming more of a main character, where she was like a background at first, because you can't really talk to her in the original game. But these side stories just give us so much Monika, and I can't help but love it.
Oh, yeah.
Mail? What? Thank you to everyone who worked so hard on the control simulation. I can't imagine how tedious it must have been to delicately hide Monika's elevated permissions from her without disturbing our connection to the VM. Just to clarify, all of the recordings labeled side stories are part of the control simulation, right? I'm noticing some details of the characters' lives here, and lives here and there that differ a little bit from those in VM1. Even trivial ones. Is it part of the butterfly effect from some of Monika's more fundamental changes? Or is it a result of her just messing around with the other characters in VM1 as her own experience or for fun? So if I'm keeping track, we have what? Like 5 different universes in total, with 3 or 4 of them created and then destroyed by Monika, of course. It's funny because I keep wanting to speculate on which one is the real universe, but in reality they all are. As real as ours is, anyway. Excuse me, what is this
What
little...
the
This is
fuck?
some lore. This is some fucking
What kind of fucking lore is
SCP
this?
lore shit, right? We're reading.
This fucking
What?
DDLC has 5 universes? What you mean?
Excuse me?
You fucking whack as shit.
The DDLC verse?
DDLC verse.
The DDLC
Oh, you're
verse.
saying that the side stories take place in a different universe? What?
So I guess they're trying to. I guess that this is kind of interesting. They're trying to make a different layer to the story. You can take the side stories for what they are, and or take it as part of an expanded universe of the original story, since everything was already ended. It's kind of interesting if you think about that. Maybe like they're looking at this as, you can look at it as the canon of the game world, or you can look at it as the canon of everything being a simulation and Monika being the only real person. They're trying to appease both sides with that. It's kind of interesting. Okay, enough nerd talk. That's the stream. Goodbye.